allows people a release for all the hatred and violence that they keep up inside them.
Why don't you guys kill someone tonight?
Because we don't feel the need to, Johnny.
Just remember all the good the purge does.
We'll be fine just like always, no worries, okay?
This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge. At the siren, all emergency services will be suspended for 12 hours. Your government thanks you for your participation.
Help me! Someone, please, help me! I just need to get somewhere safe. Does anybody hear me?
Let's go! This way! This way, hurry!
Why did you let him in our home? We have no idea who's after him.
Our target for this year's purge is hiding in your home. You have 1 hour to find him and give him to us, or we'll kill all of you.
They can't get in here, right? They can't get into our home.
We're gonna make it through tonight, and everything is gonna be okay.
Nothing is ever going to be okay again.
The Purge. In an America racked by crime and overcrowded prisons, the government has sanctioned an annual 12-hour period in which any and all criminal activity, including murder, becomes legal. The police can't be called, hospitals suspend help. It's one night where the citizenry regulates itself without thought of punishment. On this night, plagued by violence and an endemic of crime, one family wrestles with the decision of who they will become when a stranger comes knocking. When an intruder breaks into James Sandin's gated community during a yearly lockdown, he begins a sequence of events that threatens to tear family apart. Now it's up to James, his wife, Mary and their kids to make it through the night without turning into the monsters from which they hide. This movie crosses both thriller film conventions and also horror film conventions into a suspense action-filled masterpiece. I am researching the horror genre to get inspiration for my final trailer genre and also to get inspiration for different aspects of my final trailer. One of the aspects I like about the trailer is that I like how the camera jumps from shot to shot very quickly, creating a lot of suspense and tension because it makes it so there are a lot of different images that scare people and keep people on the edge of their seats. Another aspect I like about the trailer is how the titles at the beginning give a kind of a backstory to the trailer and gives a prologue so the audience understands what's going on, so they're not confused. Another aspect of the trailer is I like the use of CCTV footage from the cameras because it makes it more lifelike, so it makes the audience believe that this could happen in real life because you see CCTV footage all the time of the news, and it is used very commonly in real life, which will make you scared because you believe that thing actually happened. Another thing I like about the trailer is how relatable the characters are. Because they're just a normal family who get caught up in the middle of this horrific night, you connect to them, and you empathise with them. They're really scared because I would be, because it was like crime being legal, anything could happen. Another convention of horror genre I like is the most horror genres can be very low budget. Is for the Purge, the budget for this movie is lower than most other horror films, and it still can be really good. You don't have to have massive prop set pieces, or you could just really have some fake blood, a prop knife which you can find almost anywhere, and you can make it pretty easily. Another thing I like about the trailer is the costumes, because like the antagonist costumes, they're like, supposed to be creepy, scaring, because the mask make it so you can't see their faces, so it dehumanises them, so they do not appear human, more like monsters. The main protagonists wear mostly normal clothes in the trailer, so you'll be able to connect to them more because they're just a normal family. Just shows that they are just normal people trying to survive like the night, and because they're in like just their normal outfits and they're going through their daily routine, like the film makes you feel empathy for them. Also, the setting of the trailer at the house makes it more relatable to the general audience, because that there is just like a quiet suburb that most people live in, like especially in like towns or cities where most of the people, like audience, will like know where the film is like going on. Another thing I like about the trailer is how the lighting starts from light and then it becomes really dark like as the trailer gets on, so it creates a sense of danger and suspense because you won't be able to see, you don't see much. It makes the audience scared and increases the viewer's attention, because things that can pop up from the dark and jump scare you because you don't see them coming like you do like light. And the trailer starting at like light gives you like a full sense of security, because you see things that's very light, it's not scary, because like nighttime, like that's when the monsters come out, and that's how they're trying to like portray all these people who commit the crimes and like it's not being human. Another thing I like about the horror genre is how they can cause for the audience to become more interested in the film without having, like I said before, a major budget or very advanced or complicated costumes. Just a convincing plot line. I like how in the trailer the music at the end is a repeating of the word America. This gives the trailer a very creepy atmosphere, as the whole premise of the movie is based on how the Purge is supposed to make America great again, and he's supposed to purge, meaning you purge all your sins, and after the purge is supposed to be all good because all crime's gone down, there'll be no crime. But it makes people turn into monsters and causes for innocent people to be killed. And because how high pitched the music is at the end, like the America bits, it just really it's creepy, creates suspense, because you feel very eerie and it makes your fingers crawl and goosebumps that appear on your arms, and it just creates a lot of fear and horror, like the horror genre is supposed to do. One thing about the horror genre that I will not be able to do is to direct very scary scenes. As I have a limited budget, I will not be able to acquire the props or equipment to create such gory moments, even though I did say that before, horror genres can go by with low budgets, but they still have experts who do this stuff with the fake blood and special effects, and also if I make a horror trailer from a horror genre from a trailer, it might come out as being very cheesy and not that good. So me myself creating a horror trailer might not be the best idea, as I am not creating a trailer from the horror genre, because in my opinion it'd be too hard to create a convincing horror trailer without being it too awkward. And I don't want it to be forced upon the audience. I just want it to being eased upon the audience. And so I also the acting in this film is also pretty good, which is a good inspiration from the film. How they're all very scared and it's really convincing emotions, along with close-up camera shots which show their emotions, like screaming and tears and the pure shock of people of the normal family, especially the young children. and also how the antagonists, the murderers, they don't like show any emotion, meaning that they're not human, and they just don't. They come off as like psychotic, even though they live like around you. You would probably know them from like before the Purge.